Well, hello, I'm back. We were just looking out for Sonali Sehgal, who's our guest for the evening. And well, hello and welcome to Good Vibes with Good Times. And I will just send a request to her again. Okay, I've sent her a request and she should be with us any moment. So we've seen Sonali in Jai Mummy Ji, the recent one with Sunny Singh. And well, she's been busy this lockdown, so I'm just waiting for her to come online. So thank you everybody for those of you who have been joining us. And the ones who want to put in rude questions, yeah, I would just say, why don't you not exit out? Please be our guest. And yeah, Sonali has joined. She's just sent me a wave and I'm just at her. So just a minute, we're just waiting for Sonali to come online. And thank you everybody for those of you who've been joining us. Keep the engagement going. And as I said, polite questions will be entertained. Because in these times, the least we can do is be nice to each other. Just waiting to get connected to Sonali. And well, hello to everybody, those who have joined and those who've been waving, a wave back to you. And well, I hope you've been catching our programming on Good Times on our digital platforms as well as on television. We have quite a few shows that are up and running. And despite these trying times, we've been striving to bring content to you. And I think there seems to be a network issue there for those. Sonali has joined, so well, yes. Hooray. Sonali has said hello to me. Okay, I'm adding her back again. Just waiting to join, not getting connected to her. I don't know what's happening there. Oh, yes, we've got hello.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you? We met in Delhi during Jai Mummy Ji.
Yes, I
Mummy
remember.
Di, Mummy Di, Jai Mummy Di. I can't hear you. Can't
Okay.
hear you.
Yeah, I think it's every time I keep my phone down on the.
Yeah, because वो iPhone का speaker नीचे है ना, तो वो voice नहीं आता है.
Yeah.
He says I'm figuring out technology.
This yet. Okay, I'm gonna try something which I should have. Is it better?
Yeah, it is better now, but your voice keeps coming and going. It's okay. Let's see.
Okay. If it gets really bad.
Okay. So how has it been going with you? You've been pretty productive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been like, honestly, my lockdown has sense from how I started. In fact, when I was just coming, running through my head, I did lockdown so I would like
your voice is going again, Sonali. Can't hear you. It's coming and going.
hold it. Let me hold it, right?
I think that would be better.
Okay, I'll hold it.
Yeah.
So it's been very different from when I started. The lockdown started, and then even when I would go for lives and all, I would make that little effort of putting on a little makeup because I was still in the thing. Now I'm like. I'm just gonna come in my night suit. I'm just gonna be like wearing whatever, and because I don't know, it's just played so much with my head in a lot of good ways. Like I've been introspecting a lot. I've been thinking a lot. I've also been doing a lot. Whether it's like working out at home, spending time with my mom, spending time with my dog who's like hogging in the back, if you can see. Yeah, and like pursuing things that I had forgotten, like my kathak and a bit of belly dancing, watching a lot of shows, cleaning the house. I've realized that I also have a bit of OCD. Yeah.
Your house is looking lovely, very spick and span. Let my mother not see it. मुझे दो झापड़ पड़ेंगे for an unkempt room and everything.
And I hope my mom heard it.
Jai Mummy Di.
Jai Mummy Di. So it's been really nice because I think I'm very fortunate. And of course, when I once in a while when I look at the news, which I try and stay away from a lot, when I look at the people out, then you feel so fortunate, that we are here in our lovely houses and doing this digitally, and so yeah, I've just been thinking a lot as well.
And talking about not watching the news is a very sensible thing to do, and the WhatsApp forwards that one gets.
I know. I know.
Today, someone sent me at 4 o'clock, Delhi is going to be swarmed by the locusts. I was like, ek to panic. 4 baje aaye aur gaye. Kuch nahi hua, but everybody was indoors. Like,
yeah. But yeah,
I mean,
these WhatsApp forwards, like, now too, I don't even like those long videos. I open them because some of them are nice. Okay, very 1% of what we get. So I open them, and then you can instantly make out, is it something that you want to take, or is it something not? If it's not, I just like put it back, scroll up, and
absolutely, I so agree with you. And you know what? I was just talking to your PR team, and something won my heart was when we had spoken, when we met for Jai Mummy Day. Like, you're a proud doggo parent, and you've really been helping those little strays on the roads. Like, even in the morning when I go for a run, I take biscuits of food for them. So how are you like helping their cause? Because my heart goes out to them.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what people are not realizing? I think we humans are such a selfish race sometimes. It's all about our pandemic, hamara lockdown, hamara. We like, it takes a lot for us to realize that there are these babies on the road who are entirely dependent on our waste. The waste, the garbage from the restaurant, the leftovers, our daily doings, right? And they're not even asking for some fancy pet food. So they are initially, when these dogs on the road, they were actually they got a little hungry, aggressive, because
Yeah.
so my mom does it regularly, any which way, in the sense, like, she takes care of the dogs, and we also foster from time to time, and about the medication and stuff. But feeding them was never part of our routine. Like, you take care of them, but before the lockdown was never part of our routine. But since the lockdown, every single day we've been feeding them food. And mom and I, usually we share duties. Like, she does morning, I do evening. Sometimes we do it together, and whatever. It doesn't take much. Like you said, just carry biscuits along your run, or when you go out to get your ration, you can just go and just give them something, or the khichdi that is made for my babies, uska thoda sa hum de dete hain, ya
Absolutely.
bread, ya whatever, and they're so happy, and they look forward to, and I'm just very glad. So, Pooja, when I started, like, I started posting about it also, and I got a lot of, not a lot, actually, little bit of flack, like, why do you need to post about it, and those, all of that. And it got me thinking, like, should I not? And then I was like, no, because the amount of posts that I got in return of that, oh, that's a great idea, I'm going to do it. And then people will take the pictures and send me that, hey, I did it, I never thought about it, and it takes nothing. So I'm just glad that people are doing it also. Like, a lot of people are doing it, and I'm really thankful to them as well.
And there were those morons who abandoned their pets, thinking unko corona hai. Unko to I wanted to shoot them on site, shoot at site orders.
I totally second with you and add a lot of emotions to that. And my heart literally breaks. And not only that, I mean, this is corona, they're leaving. Even when there is corona, no corona, the amount of torture that happens, even right now, there are these videos floating around, and it just breaks my heart. And honestly, I have personally come across a lot of these situations, and I have faced them. I think that'll have to be a chat for another day, where I've literally gone to the cops, saved the baby. I saw some people hitting a dog because, or whatever. I took him to the hospital. My mom and I took him to SPCA literally at 2 o'clock in the night, and there are a lot of incidents. Once I saw a Great Dane abandoned on the road, and so anyway, so all that keeps happening regardless of. So I'm not surprised when people started abandoning their pets, thinking कि इनको corona है, इनसे हो जाएगा, animal. I literally have no words for their stupidity and ignorance and sick behavior, and I can only, like, my first prayer in the morning, quite literally, is for all the animals out there on the road, because there is really no one for them. So I just, even you do that, just pray and wish for them, and I hope God is there to take care.
Absolutely. Wish for them, the idiots. And we also have got a few idiots who have joined our chat who are just being obnoxious. So, anyways, let's not bother about them.
Oh
I don't know why
yeah.
in these times people don't go beyond their choti soch and just being rude. But somebody's asked you a question saying, how do you keep sane? How do you keep yourself positive with the criticism and negativity around?
So the first thing, right now, all these people, I don't even think they deserve like 1 second of our time, right? A lot of people
Very
ask
true.
me, why do you not call them out? Why do you not? I'm like, I'm not going to dignify that. And it's so easy to just hide behind your phone screen and computer screen and write whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
And you can do that, but you're a coward, and it has
Yeah.
absolutely no meaning in
Absolutely.
your
I so
life.
agree with that.
Moving on, I don't, I don't, I don't handle them. That's what I do. I even when when I go through the comments on my pictures or my DMs or whatever, and it's always nice, and I try and respond to however many. I try and like a lot of comments, and I do read them even if I don't. And I would say 80% of them are really nice. Okay. Now, out of which the 20% or whatever, which are not, some are automatically blocked because of keywords. Some which are not blocked, I don't even go through them. Like instantly report and that's it. So for all the people writing that, you should be knowing that I don't even read your comments. I think that's the best way to like, yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just all around. Even in these times when people are going through so much of uncertainty, these people have the time to basically spread their venom. So forget about that. You've also started a YouTube channel with yoga.
Yes, I have. Actually, it's a YouTube channel where the first video is yoga. Because it's only like I love yoga so much, and it's something that I want to share with people, and I enjoy doing. So it was only natural that my first video be of that. But I'm planning to come out with like more fun content, makeup, and even a lot of other fitness videos, a lot of maybe healthy recipes, a lot of my shooting stuff behind the scenes, dance. So yeah, a lot of stuff would be coming on that channel. But yoga is the first one.
So
Yeah.
during this uncertainty and all that's happening, especially for actors, because your industry also, like all the other industries, is virtually locked down on work, and you don't know when the projects will start, shooting will. So how are you dealing with that?
I'm not dealing. I'm just like not dealing with it. I think I mean, um, every time jokes apart, every time a thought like that comes because just now my mom was asking me कि तू 2 महीने हो गए ना घर पे and उसके पहले से like lockdown is 2 months but before that only we had started staying at home and work had kind of slowed down so it's been a while and it's gonna be a while till it opens up but every time I have a sinky thought I just remind myself that this is a very tiny problem if I look at the larger picture. And there is so much suffering around. And I just hope and pray that everyone comes out of it safe. And the ones, I mean, the poor are the worst hit. So, and I mean, I'm happy. I'm very grateful that this is. If I have to be locked down, then this is the best way. It's like a forced vacation of sorts. It's
Yeah.
a forced detox of sorts. So I'm doing all the things that I've always wanted to. I really miss work. Like I can actually live this life, stay at home. I'm not someone who likes to go out, so I can very happily live my life with my dogs, with my loved ones, eat good food, watch good shows, but just add some work in between, and I'm set. So work is what I miss, and I really hope it starts soon. Obviously, because even the industry is going through huge losses, but it's a very small problem if you look at the larger picture.
Which is true. So what is it like we can look forward to once the lockdown is over from you?
So my one film was supposed to be shot in Australia, so I don't think an international thing is happening anytime soon.
Not this
But
thing.
yeah, definitely not. But my Bundi Raita is also to be shot in Dehradun and Haridwar. So I don't know. I just heard from the directors and producers a couple of days ago. So everyone's just waiting. I think everyone's in a limbo where
Yeah.
there's no clarity as of now. So once it lifts, then we know. I've also been, in talks and kind of testing for some interesting stuff on the web, and I
Yeah.
really want to do that. I would love to do some good shows on the web, so that is there. And for example, this YouTube channel, and it's all about making the most. I had been actually thinking about doing it since a while, But now when I have the time to, kind of dedicate to it, to get it edited, to sit with my team and do stuff and think of ideas. So I'm just trying to utilize that time to make a more of a digital presence, and YouTube is one of that. So till then, it's YouTube.
I know, and also digital is the way, and with a lot of movies now being will
Yeah,
be premiered on
yeah.
digital, but the industry is divided. So the theatrical experience is something that audiences and actors look forward to. What's your take on it?
Yes, because the cinematic experience is something you can't compare to digital, of course. Like we Indians, we love going to the movies. It's also one of the things that my mom and I, we do. But it's very close. I mean, it's wrong of me to say it's close because I don't think it's a competition really. But it's an equally entertaining and an equally upcoming industry, and it's really the I don't know if it's going to overtake or all of that. I don't know, but it is definitely a very it's worth a it's going to be for the future, for the time coming. Even films for that matter, not only web shows. Like my film Jai Di, it kind of did okay in theaters, but a lot of people have been watching it during lockdown, and the moment lockdown started, it had come on Netflix. And that time it was trending on number 2, 3. So I was like, okay, great. Now people get to see it, and a lot of people messaged me. So yeah, I mean, for a while, I think digital is going to be the way. Yeah.
So basically, how are you dealing with lockdown? As you said, you're not dealing with it anyway. So one thing that you'll take back from the lockdown, and one thing that you're going to leave behind.
I was telling my mama the other day, I said, as much as we are wishing for the lockdown to finish, I'm someone who dwells in nostalgia a lot. Not like I live in the past, but I love things like I reminisce a lot about. I said, I'm definitely going to miss these days. I'm going to miss my evening coffee with my mom. I'm going to miss, like, her not, because she's also working mother, right? So she goes to work and we see very little of each other. And right now, I think since I kind of moved out and she moved in with me, this is the maximum time we spent with each other. So I'm definitely going to miss all of this, and miss all this free time. I'm also sure I will. I'll miss my home workouts a lot, or maybe I might actually make it a thing, because earlier it was all about going to yoga classes, and
Yeah.
now I don't see a reason why do I have to go at home. You pretty much achieve, if not the same, better results. Um, but also, I genuinely feel no one's going to come out of it. I feel we are going uh, change, whether we do it or not. Hopefully for the positive. Like I know, I become more grateful. I become more um, thankful, happier, and constantly when I think of things, my God, I mean, a lot of, like if this had happened, then imagine. So there's so much time spent with yourself, right? And when you have that kind of, find so many answers, clarity. So I'm definitely that very close to my heart, and that's.
Anyways, thank you so much. आपका हाथ थक गया होगा पकड़ पकड़ के मोबाइल. Thank you so much. It was lovely chatting with you.
Abhi right hand
But it was wonderful chatting with you. I hope to see you in person soon. And well, keep doing what you're doing, yeah. And a big woof from all the.
Absolutely, but I was like, yeah, absolutely, it's fun chatting. I get some sort of a positive vibe from.
Lovely speaking to you. Take care.
Okay, bye, Pooja.
Bye. Bye. Bye.